Hey everyone, this is Frost Dragon, and today I'm going to be starting a new campaign of a game called Ogre Battle. Ogre Battle is a game that I haven't played in a really long time that I've been really wanting to play, so I don't really have a big introduction planned. I played this game a while back. I didn't end up saving the game. I didn't really like my start. I didn't really like where things were going. I don't know. But I figured I'd start a new campaign and I'd do it live rather than play single player because I played once single player just to refresh myself. I just played the first few levels, so I sort of know what to do. I made a few small mistakes, so I wouldn't have wanted to continue that game anyways. Anyways, for my name, I guess I could just I wonder, could I fit Frost Dragon in there? I wonder. Probably not. Very, very, very unlikely. No. The name Frostra is not okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, there's gotta be a way to move my cursor. There it is, okay. Uh, no. Frost. I should put Sir Frost or something. I'm gonna have this for a long time. Sir Frost. It's good. King Frost. Can't fit it. Okay, so you gotta have a short name. Super, super short names. I was thinking about using Ramses, the same name that I use when I play Civilization, just because it's a cool name, you know? I like it. Ramses kind of flows off the tongue, you know? Okay, so I'll do Frost. I am a male. I'm going to be a male. I'm playing a male character. Alright, so they're going to ask me some questions. Now, for people who aren't familiar with this game, what happens is you have like a hero unit, you know, like a leader unit. And it's you. And depending on how you answer these questions determines the type of character you have. So you could have an evil character, literally an evil character, but you're good because you're trying to do stuff. But I mean, or you could have a good character, or you could have somewhere in between. I don't know. I think there are about four or five different. So when I answer these questions, I don't pick what I think. I pick what I think the game wants me to pick, so that I can get a. I'm trying to get a certain character. I'm trying to get. What am I trying? I'm either trying to get Thunder, or I want him to be a wizard. You know, I want him to cast a spell. I want him to be in my back row. I don't want him to be. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's asking me now here. It is difficult to rule those with ideas different from your own. What do you yourself look for most in a leader? Now, what would I think that a sorcerer would pick? I would say probably he would probably say passion. I would say a demon you have called forth has demanded your most dear possession instead of granting you a wish. So, a wizard would probably say my family, you know. If you were evil, you'd say, oh, my money. Life, I don't know. I'm thinking family. Trying to get the wizard character here, you know. I don't want to have the evil character. However, if I get the evil character, I'm fine with that too, because he's kind of cool. He has a good ability. I didn't even read the question. Old man with the staff. Obviously, I'm trying to be a wizard. The old man with the staff is the obvious choice for me. I want to have the powerful spell. I think it's either Phantom or something else. You want to be sure that your knights abstain from disgraceful behavior. What do you warn them most about? Obey the law. Don't make empty promises. Be kind to all you meet. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is gonna give me more chance of having a good aligned character and some that. Let's hope. After a long battle, your army has finally achieved victory. What do you credit your victory to? Magic. The gods, of course, yeah, magic. Give me a character with good magic, please. Magician, yeah, that's what I want. Come on. You have been commanded by your king to create a magic potion. What kind of potion do you create? Okay, so a wizard or an evil character, I think, might say poison. An evil character would be greedy, would certainly say wealth. I'm gonna go with immortality. Okay, so those are the questions that I got. I tried to pick the things that is gonna give me the character that I want. Maybe I should have saved the game. Okay, now I have to pick a card. Which card am I gonna pick? I'm for the second last. I don't know why. I just got a feeling. What are you gonna give me? World. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Gods above, please grant to our leader bravery and honor. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so now comes the moment of truth. I get to see what type of character I got. Ha! Ice Cloud. I believe that's what I wanted. That's the good one. So look, he's got good alignment. He's got Ice Cloud. That's a really great spell. I've got a cleric named Tia. And these fighters I won't be keeping, so it doesn't really matter who they are. I don't think I start with any items. I do not. Okay, so basically how this game works is the first level is you have to do battle with your mentor. Our mentor is a guy named Warren, and I have to do battle with Warren, and I have to beat him. And if I can beat my mentor in a fight, then that means I'm strong enough to lead this campaign. So I already kind of know what to do. So basically what I like to do at the beginning is I turn the speed up. I don't usually play with the speed turned up, but this level, this isn't even a really real level, you know? You just kind of can just run around, and it's not really important. I already know where all the treasures are buried. There are treasures buried everywhere. I already know what to do. I'm just trying to get this finished as quickly as possible. Anyway, so there's a treasure buried right here. There's a secret town right here. When I go to this secret town on this island, a character is going to join me named Lance. Sir Lancelot, basically. Basically, this is just like Sir Lancelot, who's going to be joining forces with me. He's going to become like one of my most trusted men. But until then, I'm just going to continue exploring this island. I turned down the music a little bit. I hope it's at a good level. I hope it's not too loud. What I'm going to do is going to play this first level, and when this first level is done, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to reorganize my enemies. And I'm going to check the sound and make sure everything sounds alright. And then I will play the first level. So this will just be the intro, if you will. May the gods go with you, Frost. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Sure they will. Alright, so going to meet Lance, my first mate, basically. He'll be by my side for throughout the game. And then my mentor, a guy named Warren, he's going to obviously join my side too, so he's going to be one of my other main characters throughout the game. Okay, so here we go. We got Sir Lancelot here. He's about to talk to me. He says, "My name is Lance. I am a knight of the Royal Zenobian Army. You must be the new leader Warren was talking about. I must say I like the look in your eyes. We have lived until this day only to see the wasteful death of King Gran avenged. I believe that at your side, we just may be able to do that. I hereby pledge my allegiance to you." Sounds good, buddy. Alright, so, got Lance there. It says if I want to deploy a unit, press this button. Right, so I should probably bring Lance with me to get some experience on this first fight, really, to be honest. So what I'll do now is, I'll go take a look at him. So Lance starts out with 2 wizards. Raymond, Kaltas. I'm probably going to keep them just because I need leaders. His 2 other buddies, Beat and Clave, are going to go because basically if you've never played Ogre Battle before, when you have a level 4 fighter, when the game gives you a level 4 fighter, and you look at his stats, and you compare those stats to a fighter that you hire at level 1, okay? Who has been trained up to level 4, you know, organically, naturally, whatever, his stats are going to be way, way, way better. This guy's stats are terrible for a level 4. Like, you know, you think, oh, look, I have these great level 4 fighters. I got them for free. They're junk. So what's going to happen is after this match, after this map, I'm going to disband 90% of the army. And I'm going to hire about 20 or so level 1 warriors. And I'm going to train like probably at least 15 of them, you know, close to 20 of them. I'm going to have a few spares, but I'm going to train them all up from level 1, and they're going to be much more powerful than what those level 4 warriors that I start with, or level 3 warriors that I start with, etc. and all that. Okay, so I'm sending Lance to go get the buried treasure that's over here, and then I'm going to bring Frost over to join up with Lance. Looks like they gave me an item. Looks like a flame sword. Everything is progressing in real time, morning to night, night to morning. Time is always flowing. You must be therefore able to make quick decisions or lose battles. When you need time to consider your strategy, press the start button and issue the pause command. Even while paused, you can issue commands so you can avoid hasty decisions, especially before battling with an enemy unit. It is always wise to pause and check your unit's condition. Shall I repeat that? You shall not. This guy going the water, I'm crazy. There. Congratulations, you found a buried treasure. Okay, great. Notos. I don't know what that means. Take a look. Oh, it's a weapon. So I've got a weapon that gives plus 15 strength and plus 3 intelligence, which is pretty cool. I have a flame sword, plus 6 strength, not too bad. And then I have a Mikado sword, plus 8 strength. So pretty good haul for the first level, I'd say. Can't complain with that, I gotta say, for a roll, for a new roll, you know. I have to wait till the daytime to fight him because high alignment characters such as knights fight better during the day. And so I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make, but I might as well try to bank a little cash, you know what I mean? So the Notos, might as well give that to Lance, because he's probably the only one that's going to be able to use it in this battle. Look at that, he's a menace, and I think the next best is the Mikado, and then Harold. Let's go, my man. Okay. I'm just gonna let the day roll over once, and then you know what I mean. So that's how you play the first level. Basically, you're just going around your hometown, neighboring towns, rallying some people. So a little bit of gold, 40,000, not too bad. Okay, Frost is going in. Frost's unit has met with the enemy. It seems that you have prepared for the battle ahead. You must now do battle with me. If you manage to defeat me, we will all follow. Let's do it. Okay. So I think I'm pretty overpowered. A lot of people don't probably play this for the first time and know immediately to switch guys out of your group and stuff like that. Optimize, you know. I'm not going to get a lot of experience from this, but I think I will get a little mist with the ice cloud. That's nice. Someone get him before he kills us. There we go. Okay, so the first level has been completed. We shall fight together until the Zenobian Empire is brought to its knees. Congratulations, you liberated Balzac. I always liked that name, Balzac. You know, you could use that name for a game. Balzac, it sounds cool. Bonus money? 2,000 gold. Alright, so that's the game I tried. Made quite a few mistakes though. Okay, so basically what happens here is they give you a big army of guys, but you don't use any of them. You just, I'm gonna basically delete them all except for so you've got Warren, right? So Warren is a level 4 mage. He's extremely powerful. He has 75 intelligence. He has these level 4 hellhounds. Now if I disband these hellhounds and I go and I hire level 1s, train level 1s dogs up from level 1 to level 4, their stats they'll be way better than these ones. Way tougher. There's no point. This is a waste of money to even use this. So you know what you do? You go like this. You erase everybody. They're useless. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick look at who we got, okay? A level 3 cleric named Alicia. None of these are staying, none of these can stay. Level 2s. Got a samurai. 2 beastmasters. That's good. Another cleric. a wizard, a Valkyrie, a level 3 Valkyrie, another cleric, a knight, a level 3 knight. So not bad, not a bad mix, you know. I would have liked to get a doll mage, but they don't always give you a doll mage, so what will you do? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in part 2, and I'm just going to have all this done, because this is like 20 minutes of really boring, like, hiring all this. This takes forever, so I'll be back in about to try to be like maybe 10-15 minutes with the level 1 of the real level 1 of Ogre Battle. Thank you.